March 2003. In the historic hamlet of Lock Haven, Pennsylvania, a Pearl Harbor survivor is facing another deadly enemy.
And asked her why. Why are you doing this? And she said, because I can. Just die.
The small university town is a peaceful place to raise a family.
Everybody knows just about everybody around.
It's Shonda D. Walters' hometown.
Because he's alone. I think we need to find his mommy.
She's brought up in a white neighborhood, but Shonda is of mixed race.
She had a black father and a white mother, which was a little different, but it wasn't traumatic.
Shonda does well in school and dreams of life beyond Lock Haven.
She had a fantasy that one day she would be an illustrator for Walt Disney Animation. You can't get much more wholesome than that. And she really looked like she had a very bright future.
But then Shonda's life takes a U-turn. From Disney to drugs.
Shonda started getting into drugs after she got out of high school, and she partied a lot with serious drugs, LSD, cocaine.
Damn.
Instead of college, she has a baby with a boyfriend who leaves her. And her life spirals out of control.
It was after that initial use of drugs where she really started getting into trouble.
Hey, Shonda.
In front of everybody?
You want it?
I got all the money, man.
Shonda hooks up with the notorious street gang, the Bloods.
Yo, gang.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Shonda one thing. What's your thing?
Good idea.
People don't usually seek out memberships in gangs, especially young mothers. Shonda did. Something was missing in her life. And what was missing, according to some people that knew her, was being bad.
They gave her validation for who she was, whether she was black, white, green, or purple. They also would identify her at that point as just a member of the family.
You want it?
She wants to be part of the group.
It's all right. You're gonna have to prove yourself. Get it? Whatever it takes.
But first, to gain the acceptance she so desperately craves, Shonda must prove herself.
And that tends to mean some sort of crime. And with the Bloods, there has to be a drawing of blood. Shonda took it to the extreme.
Shonda, you go around carrying something like that, you are heading for trouble.
Her family are horrified at the new Shonda, but are powerless to do anything.
Shonda obviously had been thinking about what she was going to do because she spent a week wearing it in her waistband, going around trying to look tough.
Shonda is out to impress her new family of Bloods, but even they will be shocked. "83-year-old Pearl Harbor veteran James Cementelli is a familiar face on the streets of Lock Haven.
Easygoing, never offended anybody. And he worked at the post office. He liked to hunt and fish. And as I say, he was a very nice guy.
His brother, Bill, says James was a popular man.
I don't know of anybody that didn't like him. He also had dogs that they would take and walk him, and he was always available for anybody around. He'd talk to anybody, and everybody talked to him. Easy to get along with.
But the idyllic neighborhood is harboring a bad seed. Shonda Walters has joined the Bloods gang. To prove herself, she needs to kill.
It'd be just like to cross the street right over to that house over there.
In the afternoon of March 25th, 2003, Shonda knocks at her neighbor's door.
Just a minute.
He would open the door to him. He was always welcome because people knew him and knew how good he was.
Give me your keys.
No, get out of my house.
She struck him again and again with that hatchet.
Attack with a hatchet is up close, it's personal. You get covered with blood, brain.
Despite her rage, it's not an easy way to kill someone.
Since this sort of an attack is so physical and requires a great deal of sustained energy and intent and focus, sometimes we find that the killer, the perpetrator, takes a break. In this case, Shonda Walters had a cigarette break.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
She stopped then to recite the Lord's Prayer.
Thine kingdom come.
Shonda's clumsy attempt leaves James battered, but still alive.
Why are you doing this to me?
And asked her why. Why are you doing this? And she said, because I can. Just die.
Because I can. Just die.
And then she returned to mutilating his body. He had 60 or 70 wounds over his body, 45 lacerations. He had broken bones. His left ear was nearly severed from his head. His arms and hands were just covered with defensive wounds.
But the Pearl Harbor veteran is still alive.
Her final act on the dying body of James Seminatelli was to cut an X in his stomach with a knife. What did she do then? She had a bowl of ice cream before leaving the house.
She knows what's right and wrong. She chooses to do wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if Shonda told me that when she was killing the man, it made her feel good.
In World War II, James Seminatelli fought to protect the way of life in small-town America. But his beloved neighborhood spawns a combatant more deadly for him than enemy soldiers. Shonda wants to show off. She rounds up fellow gang members and returns to the crime scene.
Hey, is Michelle here? She'll be back any minute. What happened? I'll tell you when Michelle gets back. No. I'll show you.
The gang motivates you. You know that after it's over, they're still going to pat you on the back and tell you you've done a great job.
It is too much for one girl.
Help me ship the body, guys.
Wait, I'm not touching you. I don't want no part of this.
But hard-hearted Shonda ransacks the house.
They rummaged through his house. They found a jar filled with $510.25 in quarters. She threw the hatchet out of the car window.
Took him a week to find my brother. During that time, we were looking all over for him. We had no idea that he was in his home, all beat up and butchered up by this lady.
But James has one companion.
And they wouldn't let anybody else in to see him. But his dog was still there, and she was sitting right with him, so she stayed with him.
The horror is too much for one gang member. She gives up Shonda willingly.
It wasn't just that she murdered someone. It wasn't just that the crime was violent, but her willingness to stand there and watch him suffer.
In 2005, Shonda Walter is sentenced to death for James' brother Bill. Her execution is long overdue.
It's been almost 8 years, and all she's done is just sat on death rows, and nothing's been done about it.
The senseless killing of a beloved war veteran is a hard crime to forgive.
The gang didn't tell Shonda how to kill. They just told her that she had to kill to join the gang. It was her choice to choose a little old man. It was her choice to hack him to death with a hatchet. I think this says a lot about the black heart of Shonda. She knows what's right and wrong. She chooses to do wrong.
I don't think human beings come any more loathsome than Shonda Walter.
In 1984, in the affluent suburb of Orinda, California. Cheerleader tryouts are in full swing at Miramonte High School. Competition is fierce for the prized squad positions.
And Somerset, you're up. Cheerleading in those days was a terribly important status for young girls.
At the top of her game, 15-year-old Kirsten Costas.
Ready? Okay. Nothing's gonna stop us. You know just what I mean. We're gonna fire up.
Just a spirited young girl.
They're starting to get lazy. They're starting to mess up.
She has tremendous self-confidence. Everyone wanted to be like Kirsten.
No one more than 15-year-old classmate Bernadette Prody.
Bernadette aspired to be a cheerleader because it was a way for her to become part of the most popular group, she thought.
Ready? Okay. Nothing's gonna stop us. You know just what I mean. We're gonna fire up and beat the other team.
She was never satisfied with her status. She always felt she was inadequate.
Bernadette craves acceptance and admiration, something being a cheerleader could bring her.
It was a way of saying, you have arrived. You are now anointed one of the popular girls. Kirsten Costas became a cheerleader, and Bernadette Prody did not.
It is a crushing blow for the young teenager.
Was basically in her mind or psyche that she was inferior, that she didn't measure up.
For a lot of teenagers, the most important thing in their life is what's going on now and their peer group.
Bernadette receives another blow when she doesn't make the yearbook committee.
Plenty of girls didn't make it. She's not the only one who didn't make it. But for her, it was pretty devastating. It was a double whammy.
At least you're still in the Baba ranks. Nobody cares about being a Bobby anymore, Jody. It's about being on the yearbook that matters now. And about being a cheerleader. I so wanted to be a cheerleader, Jody. I tried so hard. I know you did good.
Bernadette starts to blame one person for her failures.
My mom got it for me.
The class queen, Kirsten Costas.
It's so unfair. She has everything and I have nothing.
She even takes offense at her rival's offhand comments.
Oh my God, whose are these? I think they're due for retirement.
We can't all be rich and perfect, Kirsten.
I didn't mean it like that, Bernadette.
Probably innocent enough, but Bernadette really took that as someone putting her down and made her feel very inadequate.
Whatever she tries, Bernadette can't compete with Kirsten.
I think Kirsten was a symbol of what she wanted to be but couldn't be. And I think it bothered her terribly.
There's resentment brewing that is bound to explode.
Perhaps she thought if she eliminated Kirsten, all would be well.
In 1984, 15-year-old high school freshman Bernadette Prody is consumed with jealousy.
Kirsten was the girl who she really wanted to be, and I think it was just a mounting fury.
Her rival is Kirsten Costas.
It's so unfair.
But she won't be a rival for long. Bernadette starts with a trap, pretending to be a member of Kirsten's sorority.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Costas. This is a friend of Kirsten's from the Bobbies.
Oh, yeah. I'm afraid Kirsten isn't here right now.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay. I just wanted you to let her know that we're having a top secret initiation dinner on Saturday night. And can you tell her that we'll pick her up from her place at 6 p.m.?
Bernadette invites her to a dinner.
All right, then.
No one fears foul play.
Mrs. Costas, goodbye.
I don't think it ever occurred to the Costases that it was anything other than the surprise invitation and that their daughter would probably have a great time.
Kirsten Costas will soon find out there is no dinner party.
What the hell are you stopping here for? Because I want to talk. Just
There was no meal. The only thing on the menu was murder.
why aren't we friends, Kirsten? I mean, I tried so hard with you.
I thought we were friends.
Well, then why do you always treat me like I'm a weirdo?
I never thought you were a weirdo until tonight.
I am not a weirdo.
This is going nowhere.
No.
For the first time, Kirsten realizes her classmate is obsessed with her. But now she is trapped in an unfamiliar suburb.
Kirsten ran to a house and sought help from complete strangers.
What is the problem?
Oh, my friend's got all weird on me. Oh, can I please come in and use your phone? Oh, please.
He seemed very upset, so the gentleman of the house decided that he would offer to take her home.
But Kirsten's parents aren't home.
Oh, thank you so much for driving me home.
You're welcome. You think your parents will be home soon?
I hope so.
Why don't I wait here till you get inside safely?
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
And Bernadette is one step ahead of them.
Appeared to be a teenage girl, came out of the bushes, and he thought initially it was a fist fight.
The Good Samaritan doesn't see Bernadette's knife. Not realizing Kirsten is fatally wounded, he pursues the attacker.
He'd followed her for some distance.
And midway, he thought, wait a minute, I have to go back and see what happened to Kirsten.
A neighbor has already found the dying teen.
The way that Bernadette killed Kirsten, repeatedly stabbing her, shows how out of control her jealousy and rage was.
I can't stop the blood.
Bernadette was in a lot of pain, and she thought killing Kirsten would end that pain.
It's a shocking crime that terrifies the middle-class neighborhood.
It had to have been someone who was in a drug-induced haze. It had to have been an outsider, because people in Orinda didn't do things like this. They didn't have a motive. I mean, no one could make sense of it.
No one, not even the Good Samaritan, suspects Kirsten's young classmate. For 6 months, Bernadette keeps her secret until she can no longer live with her guilt.
Bernadette was leaving for school, so she just told her mother, well, there's a note on the counter for you that will explain this.
She can't bear to speak the truth, so she writes it.
I've been able to live with it for a while, but I can't ignore it. I'm even worse than words can describe, and I hate myself. Don't ask why, because I don't understand this, and I don't know why. I'm sorry.
In March 1985, 16-year-old Bernadette Prody is found guilty of second-degree murder. She is sentenced to a maximum of 9 years in the California Youth Authority. Her quest for popularity destroys Kirsten and her parents' memories.
Kirsten's mother would tell me that she couldn't hear another girl laugh or couldn't see other kids without crying And I'm sure that lasted for years, if not forever.
At 23 years of age, after 7 years in custody, Bernadette is released. She now lives under a new identity. The quest for perfection can be difficult.
She thought she should be with the Anointed One.
That's great.
Hard to achieve and full of disappointment.
It ended up something that was ultimately very, very dangerous.
In the late 1970s, in the town of Olathe, Kansas,
after the resurrection,
love blossoms.
Sea?
Sea of Tiberias.
That is correct.
David Harmon meets Melinda Lambert.
Now, whoever answers the following question correctly will be the new
They met at Bible camp, where David was a really athletic, big, smart boy. He was a Bible quiz champion.
Pilate offered to release one prisoner. Which
He was really, really sought after. He was a catch there.
Joseph, I think you did first.
It was Annas.
Her father was this major religious figure in the evangelical church.
I think it's Barabbas.
Congratulations! You are the new Nazarene Bible champion.
Their community has high expectations of the promising couple, who marry young.
At the time, function of those in the church and on this earth is to live their lives achieving a state of perfection that Jesus achieved.
What?
Honey, it's fantastic.
But even a golden couple can lose their shine.
Keep making some more of those. They're gonna be gone.
Obviously, a state of perfection is a hard thing to achieve, and even the attempt can cause certain problems along the way.
Yes, 3 p.m. will be fine.
Into their pious world walks temptation.
Yes, we'll see.
Star University student Mark Mangelsdorf.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm the student body president.
What can I do for you, Mark?
Well,
He was considered to be this superstar there at the university. He's a really smart kid. He's president of the student body. He was a handsome guy.
Tomorrow at 10?
10 a.m. works for me.
Melinda had a friendliness that seemed fuel-injected.
I hear you got quite a lineup this year.
It's going to be the best one yet. Will you be coming?
I wouldn't miss it.
She'd lean in close, she'd giggle at what you said, she'd put her arm on your forearm when you talked. And he was kind of smitten by her.
Married Melinda won't break her sacred vows. But she does want Mark close by.
Melinda introduced Mark to David, and they became a trio of close friends.
Bless us, O Lord, for these your gifts, which we are about to receive.
This relationship allowed Melinda to have innocent time with Mark, with no one suspecting how she deeply felt for him.
How's the response to Revival Week?
Oh, incredible. The dean's...
But secret desires take a toll on her marriage.
It's great.
What Melinda got in her husband David wasn't what she wanted.
I just can't believe that they would promote someone who's been there for 2 months. We're not being there for 2 years.
It really sucks, man.
She thought she should be with the Anointed One.
Who won the game?
I did, I think.
David wasn't delivering.
Melinda and Mark don't have an adulterous affair. They start something more dangerous.
Hey, Mark, still on for hockey tonight? Yeah, sure thing.
An obsession.
Her intentions were to be as close to Mark for as long as she could. What form this would take, I don't think even she knew at the time.
Melinda's desire is to be with Mark.
I can't do this anymore. Not while David is my husband.
But it's an unforgivable sin.
What if you weren't married anymore?
You know divorce isn't an option.
If you were heavily involved in the church, a divorce was very much frowned upon, would be a gross understatement.
We have to do something. I love you.
I love you too.
There is only one saving grace.
If David was to... If he died, then we could be together.
You've got all that pressure to not show any sort of faults or any kind of sin. As twisted as it sounds, it's a lot better to be the widow Harmon than to be the divorcee Harmon.
For Melinda's holiness, David must go. (1982) in Olathe, Kansas. 25-year-old Melinda Harmon is unsatisfied with her husband, David. The preacher's daughter has strong desires for Star University student Mark Mangelsdorf.
Melinda saw in Mark sort of a way out or a way toward a life that she had originally wanted. David stood in the way.
Divorce is a sin, according to Melinda's church. She plans for something more acceptable: becoming a widow.
Some women see divorce as a sin, but murder is okay.
"22-year-old Mark is willing to kill David and make it look like a home invasion.
David Harmon never saw his assailant, never woke up and didn't know what was going on.
He bludgeoned David. 7 or 8 blows from a crowbar.
There was an extreme amount of overkill.
His head was crushed, and the eyeball, her husband's eyeball, popped out of his head and rolled along the floor. About an hour later, Melinda, with only a light bruise on her cheek, went running to neighbors. She told the neighbors that 2 black men had broken into her apartment, beat David to death, and knocked her unconscious.
They said they wanted the keys to David's bank. That's all I heard before they hit me.
And the intruders, how many were there?
2.
It was a very, very circumstantial case. It was what I used to call an eyebrow raiser.
And they were both black men?
and you hear the evidence, you kind of think, wow, that kind of stinks. But an eyebrow raiser won't get you past proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
My friend's here. Can I go?
People began to talk. They began to talk about the frayed edges of Melinda and David's marriage. They began to talk about the strange closeness of Mark and Melinda.
With suspicion swirling around them, Melinda and Mark can't risk being together.
The last time they spoke was at the funeral.
Their crime of passion drives them apart forever.
I think Mark and Melinda were so clouded by their feelings for each other, they didn't think this murder out well. They didn't realize that after it was done, they really wouldn't be able to be together in that small town.
Melinda and Mark marry and raise families with different spouses.
She, the wife of a successful cosmetic dentist and the mom of 2 beautiful kids, and Mark on to Harvard Business School. This couple who plotted and executed a murder that defies description were able to have such successes in their lives and careers.
In 2002, prosecuting attorney Paul Morrison is asked to reopen the cold case. With no new evidence, it is a stab in the dark.
The Olathe Police Department met with our office and decided that we were going to send a team to talk to Melinda Raish and just hit her up cold.
Can I get you tea?
I've been reading through your statements. I need to ask you some questions.
When the detective arrives, he finds Melinda willing to talk.
Did you lie then? Did Mark kill your husband?
Her story changes.
You need to find yourself on the right side of this investigation.
She points the finger at her former lover.
All I saw was the shadowy figure of a man.
She starts telling the tale and she talks about the guy as opposed to the guys.
I knew in my heart it was Mark.
And she had the sense that this man was Mark. Okay. The 2 black guys were suddenly off the hook.
Their 20-year secret is finally out.
She turned on him, and I think that's why Mangelsdorf eventually pled, because he knew that she was going to testify against him, and he knew that she was going to talk about his role in this.
Mark Mangelsdorf pleads guilty to second-degree murder and is sentenced to 10 to 20 years. In 2005, Melinda is found guilty of first-degree murder. For agreeing to testify against Mark, it is reduced to murder too. She also receives 10 to 20 years in a Kansas prison. Melinda strives for a perfect life before her God and her community until a new man comes along. In the end, she's left with nothing.
You know, they're not thugs, they're not career criminals, they're not violent offenders. They're the kind of people that, before this happened, never in your wildest dreams suspect of being capable of killing somebody. But it happened. It's a very, very unnerving thing.